Good morning, students. In the previous classes, we have covered up in the sample paper question till question number 11. The last two questions, which are based on long questions or from the text, and they are of 5 marks, we'll be discussing today. You can take out a notepad in your hand, English notebook in your hand, and you need to note down the points that will help you in preparing long questions, and particularly these sample questions we'll discuss. Right? So, let me share the screen with you. All these questions we have covered up. Now we'll be doing question number 12 and 13. Question number 12 is based on the story of deep waters, right? So, just a minute. Yes. We have done question number 10, 11, or now we are on this part. I hope you can see question number 12. The story Deep Water talks about Douglas attempts to overcome his fear of water. The story can also be viewed as a figurative manifestation of life's many challenges. Elaborate with reference to the context. Dear students, the question is giving us a deeper meaning which has served not only for Douglas but for all. See the second line of the question. The story can be viewed as a figurative manifestation of life's many challenges. This is for all of us, all the readers. So, the points that we can cover is with the example of Douglas. Douglas attempts to overcome his fear of water were tremendous. He hired an instructor to overcome, to learn the skill, but also at the same time, he worked to overcome his fear. He very well remembers and realized the truth of Roosevelt's statement that was all we have to fear is fear itself. Believing in this, having faith in this, he moved on his journey, leaving all his panic and worries related to swimming and the fears related to water aside. Step by step, gradually, he was an accomplished swimmer. Right? But the question is, the story can be viewed as a figurative manifestation. Yes, of course, it is a figurative manifestation of all our challenges. Not only Douglas, we all are like Douglas. And the story beautifully justifies and gives us a deeper insight, an insightful learning that how we all can overcome our fears and life's many challenges, fear after fear. We conquer one, the other is standing before us. So you can note down the points which I'm speaking, which I'm delivering. The story of Douglas is the story of every man, which you can, these points you can elaborate in a 120 words paragraph, and the word limit is 120 to 150. You can even write, he realized, I repeat, he realized that the truth of Roosevelt's statement that all we have to fear is fear itself, and this is beautifully justified and depicted in the lesson. To overcome his fears, we can even mention some points like to overcome his fear, Douglas displayed wonderful skills. He himself practiced a lot along with the guidance or under the guidance of an able trainer or an able person who could guide him wonderfully. It took almost 3 months before his tension got released or reduced. He followed the instructions given by the trainer in a wonderful way and combined all together after the training. And when the instructor's role was finished, he himself worked very hard. The story is concerned with everybody, everybody's life, right? We all are like Douglas and we live with our fears and we need to strike hard to shun those fears. Right, dear students, the story is a beautiful manifestation of life's strugglesome journeys, which brims with challenges and obstacles and hurdles. But believing in mind that nothing is impossible, like Douglas, we can change our lives. Right? Have you understood this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. How does the story Rat Trap highlights the story highlight the importance of community over isolation? This story highlights beautifully that we all need company. If the question we want to understand what is the question saying, that the story Rat Trap highlights the importance of community, sharing, caring over isolation. Do not live in loneliness. So elaborate with taking some supporting points from the story. Now this story, this answer is the wonderful. If I am given a choice like this, I will attempt the B part. Very clear, crystal clear answer can be derived. We know four characters: the peddler, the crofter, the iron master, and his daughter. All four are lonely. The peddler seeks the company of crofter, moves here and there in loneliness. Right? The crofter, who himself is lonely, accepts him as his guest and proves to be a wonderful, generous host, shares everything because he himself is lonely. We have done this small question in the class also while moving with this lesson, that why did the crofter behave like this? Because he himself was lonely and he offered everything, whatever he had, to the rat trap or to this peddler. So peddler himself is lonely, seeking the company here and there. He finds crofter. Crofter, who himself living in a lonely cottage, accepts him with warmth and large-heartedness, generosity. Third character we come across is Edla, or you can say Iron Master, who wants someone to visit his house, who wants someone on Christmas, and the spirit of Christmas to be kept wonderfully alive by celebrating and sharing and caring. So he takes him home. The fourth is Edla, Iron Master's daughter, who is also lonely, who feels very Christmassy on receiving this guest. So again, this justifies that we all, the story of Rat Trap highlights that we cannot live in isolation. It's not good for our mental health, not only physical health, but mental health. Psychologically, we all want company. Right, dear students? So the story of Rat Trap highlights the need of company, need of love, care, sharing, caring, and they are well exemplified and illustrated by the characters of peddler, crofter, iron master, and his daughter. Right, the peddler who lives a miserable life, who is hardly able to sustain his life, finds out the crofter. Crofter who is leading not a life like peddler, but yet life full of loneliness. So the entire chapter has the theme of loneliness also, right? I hope, dear students, you have got some points to describe your answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now let us move on to the 13th question. This is from Vistas. The 12th question is from Flamingos, 5 marks. Dear students, Content, expression, accuracy. Need to keep in mind. You must remember that I have to write a good answer, grammatically accurate answer, and with nice expression that justifies. Attempt any one out of the following questions in 120 to 150 words. Mr. Lamb calls Derek his friend, while Derek refuses his affirmation. Would you consider their relationship with each other as friendship? Support your answer with a reference to the instance from the text. Now, if you see Mr. Lamb and Derek, right, we find that they are not friends. They are not at all friends. Derek enters the house because he finds it lonely house. Shocked to see Mr. Lamb there. And he's not only shocked to see Mr. Lamb, but when Mr. Lamb behaves very nicely with him in a friendly manner. He's shocked, he's surprised because no one in his life has behaved like this. So, he develops that liking for him in the later part of the story as we proceed. In the beginning, it cannot be called as friendship, but see the question, Mr. Lamb calls Derek his friend, while Derek refuses his affirmation because Derek is a boy who is in a state of shock. The shock that he has received from the world, and another shock that or another surprise that he feels at Mr. Lamb's house. Would you consider their relationship with each other as friendship? No, not certainly not in the beginning as friendship, but gradually it can be called when Derek runs from his home and comes back to Mr. Lamb. You can note down some points for this also, which we have shared. Derek is unaccustomed to kindness. Derek is unaccustomed to kindness and understanding, as he met only those who had neglected him. He had met only those people who he has received in his life only neglection and neglection, right? And he couldn't believe that old man was treating him like a friend. So he behaves in a defining manner as he is. He was suspicious, insecure, surrounded by complexities of his own thoughts. I've jotted down some points for you to take so that you can make a create a beautiful answer. They didn't become friends in the beginning, but after some time, Derek accepted and understood the positivity being shared, delivered by Mr. Lamb, right? On the basis of his experience of the harshness of the world. Moreover, Lamb had a thin leg, but he still did not feel bitter, or he did not show his bitterness to this young boy. On the other side, if we see, Derek is all the time feeling bitterness. And I said complexities and inferiority, and he is under that pressure that I am not well, I am not graceful, I have a burnt face. So this friendship, if we talk, of course it cannot be called as wonderful friendship in the beginning, but later on acceptance and understanding that insecurity can be kept aside and one needs to move in life. Later part we see that he develops that, understands that friendliness or friendliness and gestures being good gestures being shown by Mr. Lamb. Right? I hope you have understood this question also. If you have any query, you can ask. Let me move then to the next question. Is this question clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. You can even show virtual responses also. There is no problem. Okay. Now, let me share this last question. Yes. With respect to the events in the story, should Wizard hit Mommy? Who would you support? Wizard or Mommy? by your choice. First of all, what did wizard do? Let us revise. The wizard changed the smell of the little skunk into roses. Right? He was very unpleasant and he went to the wizard and pleaded and requested. So it was done. As he's a wizard, he knows all these things and he did it for the small. What did mommy want? Mommy wanted him back as he was with his own identity. Mommy did not like the smell of roses. So whom would you like to stand with? It is a free response answer. You can justify by sharing your opinion, whether you like wizard's action or you don't like wizard's action and you like mommy, what mommy had been doing and has been doing continuously with him, or which is we come to know about mommy in the last part, but mommy has brought him up, the little skunk. So let us share. Let us take this that I would support wizard because he did what he was asked to do, and his duty as a magician was to sort out or solve such things of the people. So he was very beautiful and wonderful wizard did his work. Right? I also support wizard because he understood the pathetic situation of this little skunk who was lonely, was psychologically suffering, that all other animals used to run away from him. The third point why I would like to support, I means any reader can be there. I am giving you few points for in support of wizard, and then we'll discuss some points in support of mommy. So whatever you feel like as a reader, you can mention along with your own ideas into 150 words, 120 to 150 words. So skunk's loneliness was well understood or felt by wizard. Then mommy did not understand this thing. Mommy was a dominant mommy. It seems as if from her act of taking taking little skunk against his wishes to the wizard. Right? Now, as a student, if I'm given these two questions, I can write this also that I would support mommy, as she was very much justifying, very much justifiable in her act of thinking right for her son, that is little skunk. One must realize the importance of, you can say, identity. One must stick to his or her identity. The next point that we can write in this answer is parents are always correct when they think and decide the things for their children. As per mommy's character, we come to know, and Jack also supports mommy, right? Then mommy is indifferent to the needs, yet she is mommy. She cannot think wrong of the skunk. Parents are better judges. Second point, one must stick to one's identity. The identity was skunk was bad smelling creature, right? And we all have differences and we all are special with those differences, right? So I would support mommy that whatever she did was right for her. Now the question in NCERT is with whom you would support, Jack or Joe. When you are supporting wizard, you are supporting Joe. When you are supporting mommy, you are supporting Jack. Right? So this way, dear students, we have covered up all these 4 questions from flamingos and vistas. There are 5 marks questions which you need 2 to 3 points or few more to elaborate them and to gain wonderful. Right? Bless you all. Thank you.